I made a video talking about women complaining about either one, not enough attention from a man that has money, i.e. a man that is a go-getter and makes middle to upper middle class money, or two, a broke man but gives her undivided attention. When I pointed this out, I got attacked from every single woman on the video. I didn't say all women, I only said those that complain. Even if the normal man isn't all about control, he's not going to be of a mindset to take anything from a whiny woman. So we're talking about controlling men. Women putting forth that men are all about control, which is not true, which is completely untrue. So you see, I pointed out you have a man with money who's busy and doesn't pay attention to the woman, or a man without money who sits at home and gives her all the attention that she wants. And the women were complaining about either or, right? And then there's the third complaint that men are all about control. And that's why they want to join the feminist movement, to be able to control. But I want to point out the dynamics of men. Let's completely forget women for a second and let's talk about men. Let's talk about, first, it's like a man that is good at sales. The woman might want all that stuff that comes with the good salesman, like the car, the home, all that stuff, but might complain he's too aggressive or busy, etc. He's either too aggressive, we're talking about a salesperson, right? Or he's too busy, so he's already always away from home. But that's what comes with the package. When you have a nice home, nice car, until such time as they start handing out money for free for doing nothing, the person with the money is going to be busy and aggressive, right? They're a go-getter. And here's what the women don't see when we're talking about just men amongst themselves. The women don't see that is those men in the black community that start the things that need to be done in the community. And they're surrounded by other men that join in and are happy to follow his lead. And that's the position that the women hate to be in. They don't want to follow a man. So it's okay for the follower man, but the woman who isn't even joining in into the projects that the black leader guy in the community is doing, and she's not even joining in, she still hates to take a back seat, although all the other men are taking a back seat. It's like the scenario where you have the black man come home and he's, oh, babe, you don't know how hard I have. Where have you been? Blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. So forth and so on. Blah, blah, blah. Or he comes home and says, just let me go chill by myself. You never give me attention. Blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. So forth and so on. Or the scenario of, okay, we need to buy a new car. You don't need to buy a new car. Blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. So forth and so on. She's not even working. She has a say over money? No, she has no say over money. Maybe I just don't know, and maybe it would be different if I got married. But if I were married and my wife brought absolutely no income into the family, and I told her that I was purchasing something or doing something with money, and she said no, I would very politely and courteously inform her that she has absolutely no say-so over any money. None. Absolutely none. If she's not bringing in income, and this is why I don't even understand divorce, because if I were a judge and the wife stayed at home, and here's the real suspect nature of divorce today. If I had a wife staying at home and I'm the only breadwinner, and this is why I say if I were a judge, it wouldn't work. Well, she's accustomed to this. She wasn't bringing any income into the home. He was the one working. He was taking care of her. He doesn't have an obligation once they're divorced to continue to take care of her. That was the benefit of marriage. Women are now having their cake and eat it too. You can't say, you know what, you're going to take care of her no matter what, whether you're married or not. The entire thing of divorce is that you are no longer married. I've said it before, you wouldn't want me as a judge. It wasn't an obligation for him to take care of you, not in this day and age. If you're sitting at home eating bonbons, or even if you have a part-time job, or even if you have a full-time job, and women say, well, he needs to pay, but no, that was the benefit of marriage. That's the whole point of marriage. that the man is taking on obligations that he would not otherwise have. If he did not get married and he was still a lawyer or a doctor or a dentist or an Indian chief, he would still be making $60,000, $100,000, $150,000 a year. It's just that this guy was married to a woman and he took it upon himself to have obligations. But now they're empowering women, and not in a good way, to be bold and say, I want his money no matter what. You would not want me as a judge. The women don't want to take a back seat, even in the position where she is not the decision maker. Bringing money into the home, bring a majority of money. This is why marriages fail when the man doesn't make as much as the woman. Those marriages are doomed because then a man can't be a man. And this is, well, those are gender roles, blah, 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 which have existed for hundreds of thousands of years in humanity. The man is the stronger guy out of humans. He can do more than a woman, period. Forget what any feminist has told you. And if you don't take a backseat to a man and let a man be a man, first of all, there's a lot of black women who try to emasculate men, and then when they end up divorced, they wonder why. It's because they're not taking a back seat. This is why a lot of black people are flocking to black Islam, becoming black Muslims, because they like the structure. Number one influx into black Muslims or black Islam in the United States, it's black Islam, right? Number two is Catholics. Catholics have the same structure. They teach the same thing. Now the other religions don't have that structure anymore. They allow homosexuality. They say, come as you are, whatever you want to do, it's okay. And people are leaving those religions. So it's not a case of women not wanting them, because we have even women voluntarily wearing hijabs. That's the thing that goes around your head. Around, not covering it, around. Your full face is visible. Voluntarily. Humans want structure. They want structure. They want security. They don't want their freedoms taken away like the Obama administration is doing, but they want structure. So they want somebody in control. It's just that they watch too much Sex in the City and they want the woman to be in control. No, you can be in control and maybe in the bedroom, but nowhere else. Because then that means you don't want a man. You want a girlfriend. Thank you for watching the Scam Life Show.